Hello and welcome to Link. In a special programme today, we meet an accomplished television performer who is coming to terms with perhaps the most difficult role in his professional career. Wayne Dobson, master magician and illusionist, shocked the world a year ago when he revealed that he had multiple sclerosis. Over the last 12 months, in addition to coming to terms with MS, Wayne has had to prepare for a new tour, whilst also adapting his illusions to meet the new demands of his disability. Stuart King went to meet the performer at the end of a difficult year in Wayne's world.
It is not an illusion. The water is most definitely real, as are the locks and handcuffs.
The water trick, I mean, it was made famous actually by Houdini, and I wanted to do a version of it. And that was really the inspiration.
Wayne's heart is now pumping his blood much faster due to two major factors. Firstly, the coldness of the water, but most importantly, his own fear.
I did get very scared doing it though, because literally about 2 hours before the take in rehearsal, we had to have somebody smash the glass open at the front because I got trapped inside, and we had to get a refit of glass and everything else, and I was very scared. I don't really wish I ever have to do it again, to be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Wayne Dobson.
Wayne Dobson rose to prominence in 1990 when his first hit TV series landed in the nation's living rooms. But for most of his professional career, Wayne had been hiding a dark secret.
I was diagnosed 8 years ago, what I call a semi-diagnosis. The seed was planted, and they said, or they, meaning the specialist, said I may have MS, but I might not. And I think they say that in case I don't get any more symptoms. But I felt that every time I got a twinge in the leg or the eyes went slightly funny, I thought, it's MS, you know. And so the cloud was always hanging over my head. And I got it diagnosed, confirmed diagnosis, about 5 years ago now. It's very hard to accept at the time, but you've got to do it, you know. There's two options in life, you know, you either stay at home and feel sorry for yourself, or you get out there and do it. It was just a very, like a feeling in the stomach. I felt like something had been taken away from me. I thought, what have I done to deserve this? Paul, open the lid.
Sorry, mate.
Open the lid.
All right, hang on a sec.
That's
right. Hiya.
How's it look?
Hey, yeah, that looks really good.
2 years hard work, this.
Yeah.
Move me along, Paul. I've got a headache.
All right, mate, just a sec.
Thank you very much. Looks like the 2 years have paid off.
It looks brilliant.
Do that revolve move.
Oh, that round clockwise?
Mm.
All right, just...
Good?
That looked excellent.
Okay,
How did
take
it
it
feel?
away. Yeah, it feels good. Take me away.
All right.
Wayne's path to success followed a familiar route. Having become the youngest ever member to be admitted into the Magic Circle, he clocked on and served his apprenticeship, doing everything from children's TV to the working men's clubs north of his Leicestershire hometown. Being merely a variation on a theme, magic, or rather magicians, must constantly reinvent themselves to be a success, and Wayne's fresh blend of exciting magic and quick wit soon proved a popular mix, with audiences on both sides of the Atlantic.
The high point in my career was doing the Royal Variety performance, and then I worked with Dean Martin at the London Palladium, and then I went on tour with Freddie Starr, then I went to Las Vegas. Las Vegas was really a high point because I remember standing in the wings waiting to go on stage, and a voice said, "Ladies and gentlemen from England, would you please welcome Wayne Dobson?" And I looked to my right, Engelbert Humperdinck was standing there with me, and I looked at him and I said, "What shall I do?" And he shoved me on the shoulder and he went, "Get on there now."
Magic aside, His biggest secret couldn't last forever, and when ugly rumours started circulating, Wayne was forced to go public.
Just over a year ago, I had a really bad fall where I tore all the ligaments in my ankle and my foot, and it seemed to exacerbate the symptoms of MS, and it just made life very difficult because I couldn't limp on the leg like you're supposed to. So I became very immobile, and there were rumours flying around like mad, and it was hurting me, my wife, my family, everybody. And I thought, now's the time to come clean, because my doctor said to me, it's not your fault. That's what I used to feel guilty about it. I used to think maybe it's my fault. And he said to me, it's not your fault that you have this problem. You have it. So you've got to tell people, you know, and it's been great ever since. I mean, the weight off my shoulders has been fantastic.
Why was it, though, that you didn't come clean earlier?
I think because I couldn't actually come to terms with it myself, really. So I didn't expect other people to. And also, you know, deep down inside, I felt like it might damage my career. And gosh, you know, I did 3 TV series of my own with the problem, you know, without anybody being any the wiser.
Has it affected your work?
If I said no, I think I'd be lying. It has affected the work. Not the amount of work. I'm busier than ever. I'm doing more on stage than I ever have done. Because now I don't have to hide anything, so now I can work how I want to work. And it makes life a lot easier for me.
This is one hell of a trick. It's a great trick. We're going to have fun, okay? Face the front, smile. You're in showbiz. Ready for this? Good. You're a big fella. Say what you like. What we're going to do... Would you take off your jacket, my friend? What's your name?
Ian.
Ian, take off your jacket. They didn't tell you about this?
No, they didn't.
Ah, this is one hell of a trick. Okay. Gosh, have you got long wrists? Put your finger out like that. Good. Now, nothing in the pockets, is there, Ian? What's that in there? Oh, you've got a packet of those. Great. Also, for the trick, Ian, we need a knife. You haven't got one?
No, I haven't.
We have one here. This is a pen knife. Take it.
Thank you.
Okay, we also need a target. This is a target, okay? I'd like you... What's your name? Paul. Take the target, Paul. Hold it in front of your face. Now, there's a fella out there with a 6-shot revolver. He's going to fire the bullets at you. Now, this will kill you. I'm kidding. Put it down. Not there. This is...
The high voice in purely by mistake. I mean, one guy one night I said, "Are you okay?" And I went,
Yes.
like that, and it made people laugh. So I expanded that more and more, and eventually I put the deep voice in, and it became, I suppose, my trademark.
The object of the trick is to stick the knife through the target and hit the bullseye. But it's very easy, because you can see it through the light, can't you? Yeah. So, if we go through the coat, things become more difficult to do. You ready for this?
Yes.
You okay?
Yes.
You okay?
Yes.
Now, this is the knife, and this is the coat.
Ooh.
This, knife, target, coat. Okay? Knife, target, would you like one vent or 2? You don't care, it's not your coat. What you do is you take the knife and you push. When you push, it comes through. Unfortunately, we've missed the bullseye. We should have been down there. That's torn it. You take the knife, you push it right the way through, and as you can see, the pen knife is completely undamaged. Not a mark on it. The target's in a mess. It's a shame about the coat. But don't worry, all you do is you rub it, you scrub it, you flick it, and it's just like brand new. Thank you very much. Away you go, over that way.
I was in the West Indies and on holiday, and the heat really affects me quite badly. And I said to my wife, I'm just going down the beach for 10 minutes. and I went down there for 10 minutes, and the heat got me, and 5 hours later, she found me lying on the beach, and I just couldn't move. I was covered by a sunshade, but I just couldn't move. The heat was so intense. I kept thinking all the time, it'll get better in a minute, it'll get better. It got worse and worse. I just couldn't move. And so she went and got the porter and brought a luggage trolley and gave him $1, and he got me on the luggage trolley and wheeled me back to the room and just dumped me in the room, and that was it. And until I cooled off in the air conditioning.
The zigzag, that's a bit of a favourite of yours, is it?
It is, yeah. Robert Harbin, the late Robert Harbin, invented that illusion, 25 years ago, I think. And a lot of people said at the time it was the ultimate effect in magic. And it was pretty much so. This is that illusion I was talking about. 2 years it's taken to get this right. It's not quite right yet, but it's nearly there. You can see through that. It probably doesn't look very impressive to you until I tell you that there is a person inside here. Come out, please, whoever you are. Oh, look, it's Matthew Corbett. It's a real hand as well, very real. It's been improved upon now, I think, with the tubes that go through, but it's still basically the same effect. It's just that a lot of people were doing the zigzag, and I wanted to do something very different. You worked very hard today. What? Money? £10? Okay.
Did you have any sort of involvement in disability before MS?
No, I didn't, to be honest. And also, all the posters I used to see, and I could never really stop and look at them, or I used to ignore them because I never really wanted to know about it, because in my mind, I knew that I'd got MS, semi-diagnosed, so I didn't really want to
dwell
on the subject too much,
Do you think that the world of show business necessarily can't incorporate disability?
Well, I'm disabled. I am in showbiz, and I'm there doing my stuff. So I've got to be part of that fixture, and or part of that scene, should I say? So whether they like it or not, they're stuck with it,
You're only one of very few, though.
Yeah, I am. But I don't like to actually play on my MS in any way, because I don't want credit for being good because I've got MS. I want credit because what I do well, I think. I would love to magic away MS, but I'm not that good.
Wayne Dobson there talking to Stuart King. And Wayne Dobson's Magic Tour starts this month. For a full list of tour dates, you can send in for our fact sheet. The address to write to is link.
Shine into